purchasing your domain name and hosting, you'll be given access to your cPanel. So log into your cPanel. This is the cPanel. I want to install WordPress. That's the first thing, since I'm not using code. So go to software, click on WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Then click on install. Fill in the informations there. If you have more than one, if you are hosting more than one website, search for the one you want to click on. Then directory, because I've installed one on my main site, so I want this one to be in the directory. Just put the name. I'll be using training. When you are typing something in the directory, don't put space. So the version, you can always use the current version, the latest one. Then site name, can change the name. Since I can still change it. Site description, change it also. Let me just put website. Then the admin username, you can clean what is there and use your name, but I will put admin. Then the password, you can click on the key to generate password or type in the password that you want to use. Let's assume that I want to use this password. Copy it somewhere so that you can still get back to it if you need it, because that's what you will use to log in to your back end. I've copied the password. Then email account, the admin email, always change what is there. You can leave it, but I like using the one I've created. I've created this webmail, info@asmartdigitals.com, so that's why I'm using it. Once I do anything, they will send mail to that email, and that's what I'll be using to receive email. The next thing is to put in the email installation details. After installing this website, they will send information to this email address. You can put your Gmail, your Yahoo Mail, any other mail there. When you are through with filling everything, click on install, scroll up to see it, wait for it to get to 100%. So congratulations, it was successfully installed. If I click on this administrative URL, it will take me to the back end. So let's click on it to view our installation. So this is the dashboard. To check the website, you can click on this web design training. That's the name I put when I was installing it. Visit sites. Because I still need this backend, I still want to do something there. So I'll open it in a new tab. This is the front end. This is what people will see. Okay, let me go back to the back end. This is the back end, while this is the front end. There is nothing there yet because we've not installed the necessary theme and plugins that we'll be working with. Okay, back to the back end. The first thing I want to do, I want to install two themes that I'll be working with. Go to plugins. I want to install two plugins. So from plugins, click on add new. If I click on installed plugins, you can use that to view all the plugins that you have installed or that came with a theme. So let's check the the plugins that are there. These are the plugins. If I don't need them, I can delete them because I still want to install the one I want to use. So to delete it, if you click on delete, it will delete it. Instead of deleting it one after the other, I can click on the check list to check everything so that it will just delete everything at once, and then click on bulk action, delete, apply. Okay, so it will delete everything. Click on it, apply, delete. So let me leave it. If I refresh it, it will disappear. Let me now, I want to install a new plugin. Click on add new. So click on search plugins. I want to use starter templates. Click on it and then it will search for it. This is it. Starter templates Elementor. Install now. Activate. This is the starter template. I want to install Elementor also. To install it, search for it, Elementor. If you use this search, it will search for installed plugins. So come to plugins, add new. Then search for plugins. Elementor. It is a free plugins, but it also has pro version. Install now. Activate. Okay. It asks me to create accounts. If I want to create, I'll click on create accounts, but that's not what I want to do. So let me go back. So go back to the plugins. Let me now check the installed plugins. Under plugins, installed plugins. Starter templates. I want to check the library to pick a template that I'll be working with. Build your website. So you scroll up, build the website. Elementor, because I've installed Elementor page builder. So click on the any free one, because if you click on premium, it will ask you to pay some amounts before you can use it. So click on new. I want to use portfolio design. Search for it. Let me check. Okay, this is one portfolio here, personal portfolio. Okay, let me use it. Click on it. So upload logo. If you have a logo that you want to use, you can click on it, upload it, and you have to resize your logo to that size, 180 by 60. You can use any editing software to resize it. You can use Photopea, CorelDRAW, Micromedia, and so on. But if you don't have a logo, you can just skip it. You can click on skip and continue. After that, to ask you to select color. If you have a favorite color that you want to use, you can just click on it and you can decide to leave it the way it is. Font also, you can change the fonts, but let me continue. After that, you have to fill this. You can fill it, put in your name, your email. I am either beginner, intermediate, expert. Just click on anyone. Let me use beginner. Then I am building the website for myself or for a client. Let me click on myself. I agree. Then submit and build my website. I like to get to 100%. Congratulations. Click on view your website. Okay, this is the template I clicked on. The next thing is to edit the template. This is the template. You will edit it, remove their own text, put your own text there, remove their own logo, replace it with your logo, and then the image, the picture, you can remove it and replace it with your own picture. That is what we are going to do. To do that, click on edit with Elementor. If I click on edit page, I can also edit it from there, but it will be faster and stress-free if you are using Elementor page builder. So let's go there. Edit with Elementor. Okay, this is it. I'm web developer. To change that, click on it. Just click inside. Then you will see this box by the left. Click inside and clean what is there. I use backspace to clean it. Maybe I want to change it to I'm a graphic designer. So put it there. Type it graphic. That's how to change it. To change the color, you also change it. Click on style, text color. If I click on this customize, I can use the ready-made one, but I can also click on where this color is and then pick on any color of my choice. That's how to change the color. So let's move on. To change the, maybe if you want to increase the size, the font size, come to Style, Typography. You can see the size there. Because I click on this, that's why it's increasing the size of this. You have to select what you want to increase the size. If I click on this, the first one, it will increase or decrease the size. Click inside, then Typography, click on the pencil by the side, then increase it. You can also click inside and type the number that you want, or just use the increase or decrease. The size is too small. This is 116, it's too big. That's how to increase or reduce the size. Let me reduce the size of this. Style, Typography, click on the pencil and then reduce the size. Or let me just click here, the 20. 20 is okay. To change the text, go back to Contents, then clean what is there, highlight it and delete, then type your own. Let me just form something. Don't let me waste time on typing. So after that, click on Update, because it's like when you type in Microsoft Word and you don't save it, everything will be gone by the time you close it. That's why when you are doing anything, make sure you are updating it. That's how to save it. Click on Update. Then you continue. It has been updated. This is a button. If I click on it, it won't take me to anywhere because hash is there. If you put hash in where the link is, it means that it's not be functioning, to be stagnant. When you click on it, it's not doing anything. But if I copy a link and paste it there, once they click on it, it will take me to where the link is. But if I don't want to use it, maybe I don't need this button, I can click on delete. Right click on it and click on delete. So it will remove it. This image also, if I want to change this image, click on the picture. You can click on delete to delete their own picture. Then you can click on the space, replace it with your own image. Let me check another one that is there. Okay, let me use free images. Click on free images. You'll be able to get free pictures from Pixabay. This is it. It came with the plugins that we're using. Search for people. Allow it to load. Okay, let me use back to images. I want to take it back to the images. The okay. Let me use this. Click on it. Okay. In case if the picture is too big, you can reduce the size. Image size. You can use thumbnail. That one is the smallest size. Medium, large, and so on. Just click on it and click on the size you want. The next thing, since we are through with the first one, scroll down, about me. To change it also the same way we changed the first one. Maybe I want to change it to about myself, just to make some changes. Come to where title is, clean it, then replace it with your own. You don't need to put in any code. Just click on it, replace it, change it. That's what we are going to do. This lorem ipsum and whatever, just clean it, delete what is there, and then replace it with your own. Okay, let me just leave it like that. Then developing with a passion and so on. To change it also, you will use the same method. Click on it, come to the title, clean the title and replace it with your own. To change the color, click on it, come to style, and then click on text color and change the color. To clean this one, maybe I don't want to put any story there. Click on it, highlight it here, or press Ctrl A, Command A, delete. Is to clean it. Another way to delete also, right click, press delete to delete it. If I don't need this button, click on it, right click, delete. That's how to change it. Like this one, it has 3 columns. Maybe I only need 1 and 2. I don't need this middle one. Right click on it and delete. It will remain 2. Maybe after deleting it, you now realize that you want to put in something there. All you have to do is to duplicate it. Right click on it, click on duplicate to give you another one. If I want to make it 4 columns, right click on it, duplicate. It will continue. After duplicating it, just click on it, change the content inside, clean what is there, and then replace it. That's how to duplicate columns. Then to move to the next one, this, if I want to change the image, I've showed you how to do that. I've explained it. Just click on it, come to choose image. You can delete what is there and then replace it. What services am I providing? The services I'm providing, click on it, click on the text, replace it with your own. It's just the same method of typing and replacing, delete and replacing. And this one is icon. Let me explain the icon, how to change the icon. Once you click on the icon, it will show choose image. You can click on it. If you have a sample, any sample of icon, you can download it from Google. Then make sure that it has the same size with this 256 by 256. Then you insert it. Text, you click on it, replace it. This, click on it, type it and put your own there. Come to this place also, change it, type it and replace it. This arrow, if I don't want it, to remove the arrow, okay, you can also click on, come to, it's also an icon. This one is not an icon, but this is an icon. To replace an icon, come to icon, icon library. Then it will show different icons for you. Let's assume that I want to replace that icon with this. Click on it, click on insert. It has replaced it with a car instead of an arrow. But this place, I can also use an icon for this place. To do that, delete what is there. Click on it, this place, delete. Then I'll come to this place. I can even use this. Click on this place. Click on these 6 dots. Search for icon. I-C-O-N. Icon. Click on it and drag it inside. Then I'll delete this one. See, icon is there already. Then click on the icon to edit it. Icon library. Let me just use anyone. Then insert. Can you see that I've replaced it with icon? To do that for the second one also, click on this place, delete the picture. To replace it with icon, come to these 6 dots, search for icon, then click on it and drag it. Make sure that you drag it inside, if not it will bounce back. Then delete, right click and delete. To now change the icon color, click on it, then click on style. You can increase the size by dragging and then increasing it. But I'm here for the color, primary color. Click on primary color. Then let me use this. That's how to change the icon color. Let me change the second icon color also. Come to style, click on style. Then that's how to change the icon. You do that, the same thing for the third one. And if I don't need the third one, all you do, right click and delete the column. So I now have 2 columns. After deleting it, if you realize that you need it, right click again and duplicate. Then you can change the content. That is how to do that. Let's move to the next one. To edit this, this is a video. Okay, this is an icon. There is no link there. You can put a video there. Let's assume that I have a video on my YouTube channel. To copy the link to this place, just go to your YouTube channel, search for your video. Let me search for my YouTube channel. So let me just use one video for an example. Click on the video first to play it. When the video starts playing, pause it. Then go to the URL and copy the link. Command C or Control C. Go back to your website and then remove that arch, delete it, and paste the link there. After pasting it, then you can change the text and replace it with the contents in that video. Maybe the video is all about how to install WordPress. Just put something like that there. How to install WordPress. And put something here. But if I don't want to put anything there, just delete it. But if you want to put description about the video, you can just put it. So I've deleted it. The line is still there. I can also delete it. Right click, delete. So this is it. To play it, click on play. Let me update it. Let me refresh this front end. You can see that our website is coming up. Those are the changes we've made. This place is supposed to play a video from the YouTube video. Can you see? This is the first one I opened. And this is from my website. Let me go back. Let's assume that the template you are using does not have something like this, but you want to play YouTube video right from your website. There is another way to do it. Let me go back to edit with Elementor. Let's assume that this place is not there. I want to create it by myself. Let me close it. To now create something that looks like that, click on this plus. It will give you another row that you can put whatever you want to put. Now come to these 6 dots. I want video there, but I want to use YouTube video. If I want to put image there, you can click on image, click on it, drag it. Once you drag it, it will show that you should choose your image, then click on image and then change the size. Maybe to medium to small, and then change it. But that's not what we want to do. I just use that for an example. I need video. So search for video. Video is here, but let me search for something else. If you are using free version, you'll not be able to use some functions because it will padlock it. This is free. I cannot use all this one with padlock. It asks me to go pro. So let me go back up. So video, click on it and then drag it there. It will ask for the link, the YouTube link. This is YouTube. You can copy link from Vimeo, Dailymotion, several steps, but I want to use YouTube because my video is in YouTube. Clean what is there, then paste your own there. Copy and paste. That's all. This is the video. This method, when I click on play, it will not take me to YouTube. It will play it directly from my website. So update it. You can make some settings. Auto play, maybe it will continue playing whenever someone visits your website, or if you want to mute it, loop and so on. But let me just leave the settings. Then click on update. After updating it, let's go back to the front end. Let me check the responsive mode here. This place is responsive mode. Click on it. Then come to this tab. Check how it will look like on phone. For those people that are using phone, this is what it will look like. On tablets, check it also. And then on desktop. So to now view the site, click on view to view the site. Let's go and check the video. Click on play. It will not take me to YouTube, it will just play it directly from the website. This is it. Okay, let's go back. So Elementor. Work experience. If I want to add it, okay, let me just leave that. It's also the same way, the same method of editing. Just like Microsoft Word, click on it, click inside, type it. When you are through with the typing, if you want to bold this, click on bold. Or if I want to bold everything, highlight it, click on bold. To underline, click on underline. To put it in italic, click on it. If you can use Microsoft Word, it's just the same way of editing. Just click, type, and then edit. Change the color, change the alignment. To change the alignment, click on it. If I want it to be maybe at the left or center, click on what you want to change the alignment. Under style, left, right, or center. That's it. Look at this place. It has different images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 images. To replace it with your own, click on it one after the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can remove everything and then replace it with my own. To remove it, close it, click on cancel. Then to replace it with your own, click on select image. If I have some images on my system, I can use it. But if I don't have, then you just cancel it. Let me close it. That's how to change it, because I don't have images on my laptop. You can download from Google from different free pick to get free images. To change the size, I've explained how to change the size to different sizes. Just click on it to change it. And if I don't want to use this their own, I can close it and use something similar to this. To get something similar, you come to these 6 dots. Let me create it somewhere here. That plus will give me another row that I can put whatever I want to put. Come to these 9 dots, then image. This image will give you single image, but I don't want single image. I want something like portfolio that will give me different pictures, something like gallery. That's what I want. But I cannot use it with free version. You have to have Pro Elementor before you can use it. This is it here. Slide is also here. The images will be sliding. It will have some animation effects. If you are using free Elementor, you'll not be able to click on it. If you click on it, it will not work. So that's how to get that. Okay. And another method of getting it, in case if we don't have Pro, we can come to this widget, search for something similar. You just, let me click on blog. Just to pick a template. If you are creating about page, this is about page, you can get an idea of how to create about page and different pages. Just check it, check for the design, and don't click on Pro, because once you click on it, it will ask you to pay for it. Always use free if you know that you are not ready to pay. And to change the whole page design, can check any design of your choice. But once I click on it, it will change the design that is there. I don't want to replace this design. I want to work with this design. And let me explain the second one. If I click on this first one, it will show me the design with Elementor. If I click on the starter template, it will show me the design from starter template. Y plus, we can use that to get different structure for your design. Maybe I want to use this design, click on it, or this. Let me use this, click on it. It will divide it into 2, so I can have text in one place and they have image in one place. To do that, just come to these 9 dots, click on your text editor, click and drag, then replace the content inside with your own. The other side, I want image there. Come to image, or if you want video there, click on video, or if I want Google Map there, click on Google Map, drag it there. Once you drag it there, you do the settings. This is it. Now to change the settings, come to this location and replace it with your own location. London, whatever. I want to use my own address. My own address is 14A. Okay, let's wait and see. Can you see? My address is there, just simple as abs. By typing, you don't need to copy one code from anywhere. Just type it, replace what is there with your own. If you want to zoom it, you zoom it to increase the size, but this size is okay. Okay, That's all. We've reached the end of the page. But let me explain some other things. Let's assume that I want to change. Let's assume that I need a form in this page. To get a form, so that's how to do that. To get a form, click on this plus, then search for form. 9 dots, form, FORM, is to give you form. You can just click on it and then drag it. Click and drag, then create your form. This form, I've created this. Okay, let me use this newsletter sign up. Subscribe to our newsletter. Then once they fill in whatever they want to fill, and then they click on subscribe. When you are through with everything, click on updates, and then go and refresh the page. These are page here. Refresh. Okay, let's scroll up to check our website. This is the subscribe. Okay, back to the Elementor. As you can see, I can also change all this. If I don't need it, you can remove it. This, if I don't need it, I can remove it. This copyright as web design training, because I filmed web design training from the beginning. Okay, let me go back to the front end. From this front end, click on customize. Now I want to customize the page, not edit with Elementor. Click on customize. The theme name we are using is Astra. I didn't change that. Once you install those two plugins, you'll be able to use that. And if you know that you want to change the theme, you can change the theme and replace it with the theme of your choice. These are the settings you have to change, and not everything. When you click on global, if you want to change the typography, maybe the fonts, the font style, the heading, the color, can get it from here. This is color. If you want to change the color, you can also get it from here. Maybe you don't like the design color, you can change the color by just clicking and then click on your own color. Container, you can increase the width of the website, change it. That's where you get the settings. The buttons, all the buttons that are there, you can change the text color of the button. Like this, hire me now. If I change the background color of the button, maybe to blue. Let me change. When you click on it, it's supposed to change the color. Okay, it has changed to blue. Update it, publish it, and then refresh. The next setting is menu. In case if you refresh it and the button is not changing, there is also another place we can do that. Click on it, edit. Let me change the color. On design, background color. Supposed to change, but it's not changing. Let me continue, don't let me waste time. But that's where you can do that. Once you click on the either the button or the logo, wherever you want to change the color, you will see the option for text color and option for background color. Then you change the color. You can also change the radius, and when you are through with it, click on publish. Always save it, then go back. Site logo, if you want to add logo to your website, but I just leave this logo. Button, that's the button we just explained here. Hire me. Change the text from hire me to contact us. Contact us. I don't know why the color didn't change. The text changed. If you have any link that you want to link to that button, so that once they click on it, it will take them to that link. Just copy and paste the link there, just like we copy the YouTube video and paste the link. But if you don't have any link, you leave hash there, meaning once they click on it, it's not take them anywhere, just for design. Then you click on publish. This pictures, the color supposed to change, but it's not changing. So that's where to change the color and the text. Then go back. The sidebar, the footer, the performance. This footer is the last place where you see copyrights, you see all the social handles. If I want to remove, maybe I don't have I only have Instagram and Twitter. These two, I don't have it. You can edit it and replace it with what you have. Click on it. Then I have Facebook, I have Twitter, Instagram, but I don't have Behance and Dribble. Close it, close it. So that's just leave the one you have there. Then save it. You can change the alignment. If you want it to be at the center, at the right, or maybe at the left. Just do the settings. Then email example. Click on that one also to edit it. Update it. So if I want to delete all these widgets here, if I don't need it, maybe all these things down here, if I don't need it, including copyright, clean it, it will remove it. Click on it to remove it. Click on it. That's how to remove and then add. After removing it, if you want to add another social icon after Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn or other, click on add email. Then click on the kind of email you want to add there. So if you don't need it, close it and publish. Let's visit our website and then check how it looks, or just click on view or close this. Another way to visit it. Refresh it. This, okay, hire me, it has changed it to contact us, but the color is not changing. This place, let's assume that I want picture, image to be at the background. Let me explain how to do that. We've removed all these jargons here. To put image at the background of any text, to do that, go back to the Elementor. This is it. So click on the 6 dots here and then click on style. From style, background, click on the image that you want to use for the background. Let me use this image. Okay, let me just use this. Doesn't look great. Let me delete it and use another one. Maybe anything without. Let me search for class. Insert. Okay, can you see? Your text will be there, the background will be there, and then your image will be there. When you are through with everything, save it. I don't want this video to be too long. After saving it, go and preview it to check the responsive mode, how it look on other gadgets, on phone. Okay. When you are doing your own, you have to remove all the text, replace it with your own, because if I start replacing all the text one after the other, this video will be longer than this. But since you know how to do that, how to clean the text that is there and then replace it with your own, that's the method you're going to use. Once you have Elementor page builder, just click on it, click, drag, drop, replace, edit. That's how to get it. If you need icon, I've explained how to get icon, how to replace the icon, how to upload image, how to replace text, how to change text picture, text color. I've explained how to remove this is an icon, you can remove it. This is video, how to insert video to website. If you need a map or a form, I've explained how to do that. To change the background, I've explained that. Okay, that's what you are going to do. You are going to practice it. Do your own. You can use your free domain name and hosting to practice it.